this is going to be a double unboxing video. I got 2 boxes of orchids. This one came yesterday, but by the time I got home, Pinto was sitting on it, and so I couldn't open it. And then this one right here came yesterday. This one is from High Desert Orchids, and the other is from the Maui Orchid Whisperer. And both of these are a collection of orchids that I have been buying through the live sales, quote unquote, over the last few months. And it's been too cold to ship, but it has warmed up, and so orchids have been shipped to me. And I find it extremely ironic that I was very scared about being too cold, and I kept telling the Maui Orchid Whisperer that I had to have a heat pack. And on Monday, I think it was 20 degrees in Chicago. They're gonna put a heat pack in it. It was all okay. It arrived today, shipped out from Hawaii yesterday, and today it's 70. So I'm hoping that the heat pack didn't do any heat damage, but I feel like, you know, the change in weather is too fast. So we'll start with this one that came yesterday. So, you know, they have live streams like every week, but I just have all my orders usually held. I haven't bought a lot from High Desert Orchids because she's doing a lot of Hoyas now, and while I like Hoyas, I am trying not to buy Hoyas. Oh look, she even gave me winter protection. See, it's all in this wrapping, and this was great because she shipped this like on Sunday and arrived yesterday, and it would have really mattered when it was cold. But I just don't understand how it could be 20 degrees on Monday. That was the high, like 20 high Monday, and today it's 70. It's just insane. And not only that, but like, you know, that it's just 4 days. So okay, so here we go. I bought from her, so I bought 3 separate orders here. There's going to be a Catalina plug assortment in here, and I have a little note that says one of them is the Glauca by Mariet. I'm pretty sure I asked for that at some point, and it was sold out. I also got one of her Chantilly lace that I wanted, and I got another Macotes because my Macotes, I don't know if it's too cold or whatever, but I got one from Louisiana Orchid Connection, and it did okay during the summer, and then starting in December, it just started to die. And I just don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be growing a little bit warmer. I haven't been growing it for a while. And then I got 2 jewels. So a bunch of the jewels that I ordered last year have died. I got a Ludicia Discolor Cross and a Nectoca Simons by Macotes Limmy Eye. So let's see how this does. I have got one. Here, we'll do it this way. Okay. Taking one out. So this first box is from High Desert Orchids. And let's see a little. I mean, the wrapping's great. The wrapping's great for like when you shipped and it was cold, but I just can't believe it went from, you know, 20 degrees to 70. I guess it was kind of warm yesterday afternoon because I didn't need a jacket coming home. Okay, so this must be, so you can see the dirt here. These must be the 2 jewel orchids. And so I had a problem keeping the little lids on before because the water didn't stay in. They would just kind of drain out because she puts holes at the bottom. I don't know if I should repot into like a different container that doesn't have a lid. But I basically also am growing my jewels right now in, hello Pinto. Don't eat any of the orchids here. I am watching you. I am completely watching you. So, because she's put cotton in here to, I guess, keep things from being shaken up. So, let's see what we got. Hi, Pinto. All right. Oh, it's so well packed. Oh, it's so cute. It's like living in a little cloud. Okay, so this is the Anectocylus roxburghii crossed to Ladicia discolored Spider-Man. I picked this one out because I like the patterns I was seeing on the leaves. They're sort of reddish. I thought that was really cute. I got these for patterning. I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep these warm enough. I really had a hard time with this. I still have an Anectocylus Bermanicus. I'm gonna put the lid back on this because if you can't, Pinto's here, and we all know he likes to eat stuff. Hello, Pinto. Okay, so let's look at this one. Okay, so this is the McCody's cross. And I'm hoping maybe some hybrid bigger will let me keep something that looks sort of McCody's like alive better. I will show you, well, when I get to the McCody's from her, I will show you how ugly. Now this is straight McCody's patola. This isn't the cross. So this is McCody's patola I got from her. And oh no! When I pulled it out, I pulled out a baby McCody's piece. Ugh! Oh no. Okay, I don't even know if I can get it back in. All right. Trying. Oh, Pinto. All right. So let me. So this is my McCody's from Louisiana Orchid connection, and you can see, like, they just, a lot of the leaves, these are all alive, and then they just started turning brown. I just had this horrible time. I don't know, I think it got too cold. Anyways, I moved it out of the kitchen, which is where it was living, up here in hopes that perhaps the kitchen was just too cold and being a little bit warmer would be better. But because I was fearful that I was just killing, don't eat it, Pinto, that I got a replacement basically. So here's, maybe I can still keep it alive, but you can tell there's only like 2 leaves left on that. And then here's the one from High Desert. So we'll put its little cap back on as Pinto protection. All right, let me move back here. What else do I have? Okay, I have wrapping. Here's the heat pack. It's very warm because, hey, I didn't really need it because global warming, climate change. I think I'd like a little more consistency in my weather. That would be nice. It's like having consistency in your cats. If I do an unboxing, I know Pinto will come and roll everywhere. Pinto. Yes, I rubbed your stomach. Are you offended? Are you offended I rubbed your stomach? I don't know if anybody can see him. He's kind of forward. Here. That's Pinto right there, being a jerk. All right. What do I have? This feels like another jewel right in here. Oh, rub your tummy. I can't help it. I can't help it. Your tummy's so large because I put you on a diet last year and you're still horribly fat. The vet is not pleased with you, Mr. 17-pound cat. Yes, here's another jewel. So this has got to be the Anectocylus McCody's cross. And I think the only thing I worry about these is that they're smaller. So I got some really like smaller miniature size ones and they did not do great for me. But I really like the leaf patterns and how they glow in the light. So this is Anectocylus siamensis by McCody's Limii. And one can hope that it will not die. And I'm also going to put its lid back on to keep it being eaten. But now this one's got a hole in its top. The other ones don't. Oh, this is really like a little humidity. If I can get the lid back on. Apparently I'm not competent with putting lids on. All right. So I have 4 packages left in here. One of them will be the Cattleya. So I think it's like the Cattleya assortment. I got it. The plug assortment. It's got to be 8, I think. And then I got that one for funsies. I've had a bunch of my Cattleya mini cats and semi-hydro die over the winter, so I'm going to do some replacing this spring, and maybe I'll make a video of me doing the replacing. So this is Cattleya Mariet Tiger. Okay, this is one of the ones from the Cattleya plug assortment. So this is Cattleya Mariet Tiger Rubens pick by Lelia Milleri. I think I've gotten this before. Let me see. It seems familiar. And if I didn't, it should be here. So I should also note, for anybody's wondering, I have Cattleyas on the ground here that I got from my Sunset Valley Orchid purchase. And the way I'm keeping Pinto off of them is I have sprayed all of them with bitter apple because that's how the war has gone between Pinto and my plants. It seems to be working. So after I water, then I go through and I spray everything with bitter apple. And I'm very careful if I touch anything in my grow area now that I wash my hands afterwards. So all of these, if they end up down here, I'm gonna spray them with bitter apple. So here's Mariet Tiger. And oh my gosh, wait, let me share this. Oh, this is what happens when I do these things in here and then I look. This is from Gold Country Orchids. This is Beppy, I don't know what Beppy stands for, Moon Mist, John Ward. And look at that, it's blooming. I just noticed that. I did not realize. So I have to say that I think I got this as just sort of a random fun plant from Gold Country Orchids. One of the times Alan Koch came to speak at the Illinois Orchid Society, and I just got it. He had, something, I don't know if I don't think I pre-ordered it, but I could have. We'd have to look back at an old video that I did of my orchid purchases. Alright, so, okay, this looks like more of the plug assortment. Oh, another Mariet Tiger by Milleri. These are all small. I don't know if I want to try this in semi-hydro. I think Milleri would probably do okay, but the Mariet Tiger would not. I have really not done very well. And then with bifoliates in semi-hydro. Most bifoliates seem to want it to be I want to say more moist and less moist than I can make it in semi-hydro. So what I have found out about bifoliates in my growing condition is that they want to be watered really frequently, and then they want to dry out right away. And that's really hard to accomplish in semi-hydro. Oh, I got three Mariet Tigers by Milleri. So I could stick one of these in semi-hydro and try. So here's 2, here's 3. We could totally guinea pig some stuff up here. Yeah, this was the Cattleya assortment, plug assortment was really popular during one of her live streams. And she was saying she had so many of them, and then so many people bought it that then she was like, oh, well, maybe some of you will get duplicates. So I think that's what's happened here. The nice thing about that is I could take all 3 of these and I could just try them on different things, on a mount, in bark, in semi-hydro, and then we could see which one does best. real comparison. All right, so there's 2 more in here. We're still looking at the plug assortment. Let's see. This is Essie Beaufort, Cross the Dennis Rosinger. I think I have. Kelly couldn't remember what she had as plugs still sitting around. This is Nodosa Cross to Potina Memorial Irene Feel. I don't know what Irene Feel is. I know what Irene Finney is, but I don't know what but it looks like it takes after the Dose parent. All right, so I'm still bare root plants inside. Oh, the other ones were part of the plug collection, but I guess they weren't bare root. So these are all the ones that are going to be bare root. But then, let me see, Macotes, plug assortment, whoa. And the Chantilly lace will be bare root. Okay, so here we go. You know, I have to say that your butt is in the way, Pinto. Well, soon we're going to have a tower of paper that's all going to fall on you. All right, so the first one I have here is the Proscenium Mariet by Glauca. I just think the color on this, you take that sort of yellow labellum from the Mariet and you cross it on the Glauca. It could, I think it could be really funky. And this looks, it's a little bit smaller than Glauca, but it's definitely way bigger than Mariet. And it looks like it has spent sheets, like that they've cut off spikes on it. So it's definitely flowering size, though it's a little sad this right here is yellowing. So let's, okay. Try this on your butt. All right, so then, okay, this must be my Chantilly lace. It looks like Chantilly lace. This is my Chantilly lace. So that's my little Chantilly lace plug. And so I had a Chantilly lace Twinkle, which is a Mary clone, and then I was like doing so well growing it, I decided to divide it and give a piece to someone, and both pieces died. So that was like, you know, the end of, don't eat this stuff. Don't think I don't see you. And then let's see, I got a Catalea Chinya Exotic Ruby plug. And then I got a Brutonia Sanguinea Alba. Okay, that's really, really awesome. Oh, that is pretty cool. So that was my plug assortment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, that's not right. That's not the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh dear, I am short 1 plug. I'll have to double check. I thought it was 8 plugs for 35, and I'm missing a plug, so I will have to ask. That's it in the box. So I might be 1 short on the plug assortment. All right, so that is the first box, and it's amazing that all of this stuff came out of just 1 box. All right, so this is my Maui Orchid Whisperer one. plants should be hopefully a little bigger. So this one is a little bit harder to show the inside of the box, so we'll just start taking stuff out. I think this box contains plants that I had bought way back in October, and I basically asked for them not to ship any of this stuff. No, Pinto, don't get in the box. You know, I asked them not to ship to me all through Christmas when it was so warm. Your giant tail is not going to overstuff, Pinto. I'm pretty sure. The Chantilly lace isn't part of it. No, you know what? It's not like I'm putting a buffet here. Don't sit like you're going, oh, I'm going to eat those. To move them now away from your disgusting cat snuffling face. I haven't gotten to spray those yet with bitter apple. I don't know if you can smell the bitter apple, but you're not, ah! Well, okay, now you're covered in perlite, man. I've not looked up everything that I wanted to get from this. Is this variegated or? All right, so this is Brassavola ceboletta. I tend to get funky species that I don't find other places from the Maui Orchid Whisperer. I've been trying to get different Brassavola species and different Encyclia species. Okay. I'm trying to clean the space here so you can come back and lay here, Pinto. Now you're just gonna snuffle the paper. Okay. There's two in here. This is Maxillaria Oreocaris. Oh, all right, I shouldn't taunt him like that. So this is blooming size. You can see it had flowers. Oh, there's one flower here that's still sort of a pink-white flower. It's not fully open, but you can see the other flowers have gone. Then this looks like an epi. Oh, Ursadella Wallisii. All right, I have this weakness for Ursadella flowers. I don't know if I can grow them. Either they're gonna end up being too large or need to be too warm all the time, and we all know that it gets kind of cold. Whoops, I am trying to get some of my plants out late. Let's see. Well, this thing is in a basket. This is, where's the tag? Oh, here it is. There's no tag here, it just has my name on it. This is, this is the Cerulean Phacelis. I hope it's Cerulean. Okay, so here's here's the problem. Okay, so I don't know if I actually have a Cerulean phacelis, and oh, it's a little shriveled. So this is a bicolor Cerulean cross of Clandia Cerulean, and Fred Clark told me that it is not possible to breed a Clandia Cerulean true. So what happens is that in the F1, when you breed a Clandia Cerulean to anything else, it ends up being the tipo. And so this is like an experimental. And Pinto, how did you get in there so fast? No, you're heavy, you're 17 pounds. I don't need 17 pounds of cat standing on my new orchids that I haven't even seen yet. Don't eat the air plants. You're gonna just sit there anyways. Not a great place because everything here is already very full. I need places to store plants until I can get them on my racks and spray them with bitter apple. Yeah, see, that's a good spot to lay. You lay in that spot, get open plants right in front of you. You're far away from the shelving. Oh. Okay, so this is Encyclia diurna. Get it out. I tried to make sure that I only picked up warm growing species from the Maui Orchid Whisperer. I am not going to have enough room here. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 more plants that come out. I'm sure Pinto's going to have a snack during this unboxing video. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got, Pinto. Is there a Pinto snack? It's not a Pinto snack. Oh, look at these nice new growths on it. This is Coleogene Fimbriata Mini. Okay, so I want a multi-floral coleogene that's like interesting looking. And so, I don't know. It's my second coleogene in so many months. So we'll have to see how it does. I am totally running out of space up here. I do have some room here, but things are just getting shoved in. Okay, here's a little one. All right. I'm fearful of putting anything that has fresh new growth like that on the ground near Pinto where he can have like chow. Okay, so this is Dendrobium lamiatum. And I'm totally sure Pinto would eat the leaves on this. So Dendrobium lamiatum. Just stick that. We're just placing things left and right. Okay. Oh God. Must have gotten a standard Catalea at some point. So bifoliate. This is, oh my, yes, I decided that I would torture myself with a really large Catalea. This is Catalea Brabantiae crossed to Amethysta glossa. I don't know if it's pink leopard, which I think is a 2N, across the Amethysta glossa 4N. It's gonna be big. All right, I was just like, pink with pink spots. Look at how long this root is. Look at here. Woo, Pinto. Woo. I'm hitting you in the head. It's got a new growth coming out. Hopefully these guys all make transition from Hawaii to here. Pinto will totally eat bifoliate roots. He loves bifoliate roots. So let's put this back here. There we go. Thou shalt not pass. bite me because I won't let you bite the orchids. All right, I think Pinto's done. Leaving. It says, running out of room here for Pintos. Okay. Another standard Cattleya. This is Taiwan Fantasy TY. I do not remember buying Taiwan Fantasy. And this is, okay, so this is Mrs. Mahler. It's Mrs. Mahler crossed to Cattleya Clandia nigrescens Johnny Cash. So Mrs. Mahler is by color by Gutata, crossed on to Clandia. Now, sometimes when a Clandia is the pod parent, which I believe is the second in the cross name, the plants aren't as big. They take after Clandia in size rather than with the pollen parent. So we'll have to see, but I got this one in hopes that it would not be quite so big. But also in my quest of the Clandia crosses that I like and kill. I have definitely killed a lot of Clandia and the Clandia crosses this winter. Okay, so then here is, oh, Stella Mizzatura Kelly Lay. So I actually had one of these. I got it from Parkside Orchids probably in 2005 or so, and it grew for many, many years. And then I decided that I would repot it. It was in semi-hydro. I repotted it, and it did not recover. But this, oh, look at this. Okay, I don't know if you can see. We'll hold it right down here. It's got a bud. Very exciting. So this is a replacement for my dead Kellyanne. And I'll probably try to move it to semi-hydro. It does pretty well in semi-hydro, but I don't know, it started going downhill after a while, and then when I repotted, it just really didn't do well. So that's a replacement. I threw that one out when it became just some twigs. This is, Encyclia Megalantha Natural World crossed to Sib. So the Sib cross of Encyclia Megalantha. Okay, it's a big Encyclia, but I don't know. I want more Encyclias. I like Encyclias. Can I? No. Here. All right, last one. And I will end this video after this one because I'm out of unpacking room. It's good. Okay, and then, this is Cattleya Leopoldii var Alba, because I want a Tigrina that's really big in Alba, because I'm a sucker for punishment. That's what this is. This is called Personal Torment. I don't know, I've just, I did my Cattleya Clandia paper, and I just got really into Brazilian bifoliates, and even though I keep saying Tigrina's too big, I have a few Leopoldii now in my collection. So that's it for all the orchids that I bought over the last 4 months and then have finally shipped.